Gene Gallen here on a Thursday morning. What day is it? October 28th. I'm here with Greg Stafford, and we're standing in Greg's parking lot. Greg owns this piece of property. We're going to talk a lot about what Greg's plans are for the beautification of downtown Pittsburgh. He and his wife are investing a whole bunch of money, and there's been a whole bunch of questions. So I said, hey, let me go to the source. Heads up, I've known Greg for years, so he and I have known each other, like I said, for a bunch of years, and this is just an opportunity for him to let us folks know in Chatham County and Pittsburgh what's going on. So we're standing in this property, and this is the parking lot that's across from the Pittsburgh Road, or what used to be the Pittsburgh Roadhouse. And why don't we just start, what are your plans for this parking area?
Okay, well, right now, the goal is just to make it somewhat pretty. So what we're gonna do is put some sort of knee-high level brick wall that goes around it, kind of to delineate where it is, and then we'll repave it. The circle project that the DOT is throwing in, that you see over here, you know, the circle's up to your left.
Right.
They're going to widen the entrance to the parking lot from the single lane to double lane because they believe that that's dangerous for traffic.
Okay.
So once they've widened the entrance to whatever they're going to widen it to, then we will follow up and determine where the wall is going to go to kind of beautify what we have here.
And do you know what the time frame is from the DOT on that project?
The DOT is supposed to break ground on January 11th. They're supposed to let the contract out the second week of November, and then second week of January start digging.
And we're in 2020 right now, so that would be 2021.
That's
okay,
correct.
Again, this stuff stays out there for a long time, so we just want to let folks know. Now, this area, this used to be the parking area for the Pittsburgh Roadhouse across the road, which used to be the Justin Motors Company location. And we're going to talk a little bit about that because Greg's going to tell us a little bit about the history about that. Is this still going to stay as a parking area for the building across the road, or?
We have not been enforcing any kind of limiting on the parking, and that's because in downtown Pittsburgh right now, we really have not had that big a, demand. It's not like we're running out of parking. So we've left it open. We'll leave it open as long as we can. Once the population grows to the point that they're taking it over for people who are not like business right downtown, we'll probably have to close it down. But I don't see that happening for 5 or 10 years yet.
Right, and you're talking about putting in that knee-high wall along the perimeter, so that's along the roadway there.
All the way around.
So we're just going to go all the way around. You got the Blair Hotel building right there. And your parking area extends all the way to the back?
To the back, that's correct.
All right, so you're going to actually extend that brick wall along that line?
Unless I'm told that I can't, that's what we will do.
Okay, so that's your plans. It's going to depend on the permitting and approval.
Correct.
And that's just going to go all around. So we're kind of standing in the middle of this location, and that's Greg's plans for this parking lot. We're going to cross over to the street, talk a little bit about the Justin Motors location, and then we're going to talk about Greg's plans for beautifying Pittsburgh.